Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Everything Bears, where we talk about everything Bears. Thank you for joining us this morning. And while we have your attention, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and join our community as we march towards 500. Are the Bears a Super Bowl contender as they stand right now? We're going to talk about it next on Everything Bears.
Mic check. Chicago check. Monsters of the Midway check. Every Sunday got the city on fire. Every episode taking Bears fans higher. Talking quarterbacks, linebackers, draft day dreams. Breaking down the game like a championship team. No hot takes, just football facts. Blue and orange faithful got our backs. From Hollis to today, we carry the torch. Welcome to the show. Pull up a chair on the porch. Everything Bears show. Bears, let's go. Everything Bears show. Everybody knows. Everything Bears show. From the lake to the road. Everything Bears show. Chicago, let's go. The Bears never sleep. And neither do we. Everything Bears show.
Everything Bears show is off the chain. He's out of control right now.
What's up, Bears fans? Welcome back to the Everything Bears Show, your home for Everything Bears. And as Wedge just mentioned, if you're new to the channel, hit like, hit subscribe if you love Everything Bears. And also, if there's another thing you love, like we love Jarritos.
The official drink of tacos.
And the unofficial sponsor of Everything
Yes.
Bears Show. Not official. We love the drink, and we drink it because it's refreshing. It was a total accident that Wedge and I started pushing Jarritos because we both were drinking it unironically at the same time during a show, and it just has become a thing because it is refreshing. I enjoy these. I drink them all the time, and especially with my tacos. But how are you guys doing this morning, Bears fans? And if you saw the thumbnail, you're like, what do you mean, what if? Let me see what these two idiots are talking about. We're going to make a little bit of a case on both sides of the argument. So let's not get our panties in a bunch, okay, boys?
Hey, good news on the Bears front. Before we start getting into all the Super Bowl stuff,
Yes.
Sam Roush is officially signed in a Chicago Bear, which means the entire rookie class is signed and ready to roll.
It's about damn time. I was, not that I was sweating it, but I was definitely wondering, why is it taking so long?
The one thing that really kind of stood out to me that gave me the most optimism that this was going to get done right away was that throwing session at USC. He was there, the latest one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's finally good. That's all done and settled now. The rookies are all signed. They can focus on football as soon as they come back in a couple more weeks?
Yeah, it's like less than 3, I think, man. So football is on the horizon, boys. We have made it. We're just about there. You just have to hold on a little bit longer.
I can't. I can't.
Yes. Try.
Oh, man.
Try.
Let's see. Other things, too, if you're hanging around Twitter, bopping around, you see our boy Caleb. He's not out on boats. He's not in France touring. He's on a football field throwing footballs
Yeah.
to Luther Burden.
Did you see how many of the pass catchers were there? It had to be all of them. Xavion was there. Roush was there. Loveland, Rome, Burden, Komet.
Yeah.
Like they were Richardson, even Scotty Miller. They were all there.
Oh, yeah. Was that, too? That might have just been the wide receiver room, but did you see that, too? Coach Randall L. took all the wide receivers out somewhere, and wherever they were at, whatever venue they were at. They were playing cornhole out in front of the establishment. It was pretty cool.
How'd you like to roll up on that and be like, what?
Hey, I know it's a 54 jersey, but can you all sign it?
Yeah, let's do this. Like,
Yeah.
whoa. Man, how does that speak to the camaraderie, the same vision, and the one goal that this team has, which just so happens to be the topic we're going to talk about today?
Damn Skippy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that bodes very well when you talk about like continuity, the gelling, the bonding off the field. I mean, that type of stuff absolutely translates to on the field. It absolutely does.
And they have the rookies in there as well. Normally, they kind of get the short end, right? You know, maybe they don't get, but nope, they were all there. Roush, Xavier, the whole nine out there catching balls nonstop. You know, I'm sure he's pretty much has a key to the USC practice facility. Hell, he probably built most of it off of his name, image, and likeness.
Right. Yeah. That young man has the security keys, card key. He's got everything.
He probably has his own damn security guard, you know, personal security guard that lets him in and out. Like, hey, come on over. Let's go. Let me in.
Oh, Caleb, it's you again. All right. Yeah, come on in, man. Noah says, I have seen clips of training camp, and we are looking good.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning.
Stolze.
Yep, good morning, good morning. Bear down. Let's get an FGB in the chat.
Yeah, can we get an FGB? Of course we can. They just magically show up. So, yeah, I mean, looking at that, getting all those guys going, I'm sure with these throwing sessions that we're seeing this year, we didn't see that last year. One, they didn't know the type of routes that they were going to be running because the offense wasn't installed. But this year, you don't think that some of these guys are already going to come in with a leg up compared to last year? Because I'm sure if anybody knows the playbook, it's going to be Caleb Williams.
Yeah, big time. And the receivers should too at this point. I mean, it shouldn't just be Caleb, but man, that's a huge leap from last year, right? Because like you said, the offense wasn't installed. It is now. Now they know what to run. They know their route combos and all that stuff. And hopefully they're working. And I know they are. I'm saying hopefully that they're working every which pattern and scheme that they have in their playbook. Man, these boys are going to be on. They're going to hit the ground running like week one. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I've never been so excited for a preseason game to come around until week one. I get it. We're probably only going to see the starters for a series, maybe two if they go 3 and out. But man, it's just I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see what these guys look like in pads. I can't wait to see what Xavier Thomas looks like at his speed in full gear. Sam Roush, what he looks like lining up. It's almost here. That's all I'm gonna say.
And let's not put the carriage before the horses now too. This is year 2 for Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson has a whole season and off season under his belt. So now him going into year 2, knows what to look for, knows what he wants. Oh, and the coaching staff as well. Let's not forget about those guys. They also know what to expect and what's expected. So, like, everything that they have their sights set on, the goals that they want to set, the benchmarks that they want to set, they're going into this thing full steam with that year experience. Like, and let's just go top down. Ben Johnson. So I think I might have said a few shows ago, but you would think about the offense that he ran last season. You can only install but so much, and I wonder how vanilla it was for the first half of the season until Caleb really started to understand it and implement it. did it probably get more layered and nuanced as the season went on. But now that they have all offseason to review the tape, look at this. We get to hear Caleb even tell us at one of his pressers, yeah, when he watched the tape, he said, "Doof, like why did I throw that there? Why didn't I throw this and this?" So like, let's see. Noah says Caleb is commanding the offense and getting his guys together and lined up. He does. He is.
Slimbo checking in this morning. Good morning, Slimbo.
Bears will dominate at home this year, just like last year. Dominate at home on the lakefront. You're going to go ahead and drive this home.
I thought that was going to be all in caps.
On the lakefront.
We see you, Slimbo.
The Bears defense will more than double the sack total and increase their league-leading takeaway margin. Boom. Book it.
We needed more of this last week, Slimbo.
Caleb said he wanted to get better with the short game throws. Yeah. I mean, again, it's probably like a lot of the messaging that Ben is driving home. Like, look at, take the short throw, take the short throw, take the short throw. This was a lot of, I rewatched the Carr brothers do a quick breakdown on Caleb. And that was some of the things that they said when they looked at some of the tape. They were like, I know you're hunting for the deep ball, bro, but he's like, but look right here, route underneath, take that.
6-7 yards, right?
Yeah.
That's what we were screaming at. You know, instead of rolling out and throwing the worm burner on the sideline, take your 4 or 5 yards and run out of bounds.
Absolutely.
And that type of stuff will increase his completion percentage. It'll keep the sticks going. That's what I'm going to be looking for the next evolution of Caleb Williams. And to Ricky's point, his completion percentage should be up around 64 to 66. If we just see just that one part of the game get better. That's not even accounting for those underneath throws like you were talking about, man.
Correct. And then let's not forget his big play capability. All these layers working together and him actually doing the short game stuff, like you said, picking up that completion. I mean, dude, you've been saying this since last season. If Caleb just works on that short game and to get that completion percentage up to say 66%, like Ricky said, which thank you for coming in this morning, Ricky. Hopefully you're having a good Sunday morning. The NFL's on notice.
Yeah.
You're on notice.
You're top 5 at that point, and you're probably talking an MVP season for the Madden cover athlete.
Yeah. Yes. Like absolutely in the MVP conversation if just could get that completion percentage up. And I tell you what, I can't wait for him to put that narrative to bed because I'm sick of hearing it. Completion percentage, that's the only thing they can say shitty about his game. Again, not accounting for how many times he's thrown the ball away to protect the ball.
Yeah. 8.3%. I just saw this. And I was like, holy shit. We knew it was bad, but 8.3% bad? Good Lord.
Yeah, like second in the league in drops or something like that.
Yeah. Ridiculous, man. I think I was watching the NFL Bears recap or season preview. It was. And they highlighted that stat in there. But yeah, it's just, how awesome would it be to be on the Madden cover and then run? I see it.
We'll get to you in 1 second, Jimmy.
Run an MVP season after that. The potential is there. That is for sure. So,
go ahead. Let's just get it over with.
Caleb's trash, bro. Jimmy, we've seen you before, man. I've seen this picture before. Hey, welcome to the show, Jimmy. Respectfully, you're wrong.
Welcome back. Welcome back, that is.
Welcome.
And Caleb's trash. And so he backs it up. He got, he literally was off by 10 yards on most of his throws. Now, I wouldn't say on most of his throws. I'll give you the handful of throws. Maybe more than a handful. Okay, 2 handfuls. I did see him sail balls. There's no doubt about it. There were some accuracy issues, but those are things you can work on, my man. You can work on those things.
Mm-hmm.
What you can't take away from him and what you can't teach were those late game heroics he did to one
Super
Green
clutch.
Bay Packers.
Okay, Jimmy, while we have you, man, I've been dying to get some of the opinions of the chat before we start getting into our Super Bowl arguments. Jordan Love comes out in the top 100 rankings, checking in at number 72. One Caleb Williams is not on this list yet. So the question that I ask everybody out there, and Jimmy, and if Vinny is checking in and lurking in the background, are you afraid that the NFL is going to vote Caleb Williams as a better player than Jordan Love? And this vote is taken by coaches and executives, I believe, that get to rank these players. So do you guys think that 72 is too low for Jordan Love? Do you think that's about right? And what happens when Caleb Williams pops up voted to be better?
Those are all good points and arguments there, Wedge, because I will say, to be fair, 72 I think is probably too low for Jordan Love. I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit low for Jordan Love. However, I'm going to laugh my ass off if Caleb pops up on this list at all, which means he'd be ranked higher than Jordan Love. So I'll just swirl around in that hot tub.
Live in that hot tub for a second.
Yeah.
The thing for me with Jordan Love, right? The thing that scares me about him is when he's good, he's really good. But when he's bad, he's really bad. So if I was a Packers fan, I'd be like, what version of Jordan Love are we getting? And I'm sure the Packers fans and stuff that are showing up here can agree with that. Are you getting the Panthers Jordan Love where he just throws one up to nowhere, basically? Or are you getting first half Jordan Love from the Bears games? I don't know.
Yarazakwa. Yarazaka? Am I saying that right? I'm butchering it. Forgive me, but thank you for coming in because he's right here. Because completion percentage doesn't mean a damn thing. It's about making the throws when it counts. And that has been the bottom line this whole entire time until he can get his completion percentage up. That's the baseline of what it boils down to.
Mm-hmm.
You can say, oh, he sails balls and he's inaccurate. His completion percentage sucks. He's inconsistent. But is he throwing the balls when they need to be thrown? And are they scoring touchdowns and winning us games?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hello?
To the tune of 7 times?
To the tune of 7 times?
Yeah.
All right, you boys are rolling in today. We gotta go. We gotta keep going here. Let's see. Welcome, Jimmy. We love you. Slimbo, the Bears had the most open receivers in the NFL in 2025. Ben Johnson was destroying defenses. First in the league in average target separation at a massive 3.8 yards per target. Wide receivers were consistently running free. These are fantastic numbers, Slimbo. Thank you. Keep them coming. Jimmy Hoffa, love, fellas. Big baller. Caleb's working on it. He actually got a coach now. Yeah. You think, like, again, Ben didn't see these things all season. When he's implementing offenses and installing offenses, he doesn't have time to go, hey, come here, kiddo. We're going to work on this. No, he doesn't have time. It's on to the next week, So this whole offseason, I guarantee you, they focused on all the things that his critics and divisional rivals will have to say about the kid. They've worked on it. You're not going to have these arguments halfway through the season. You're just not going to have them.
Mm-hmm.
Throwaways, not always good. As opposed to what?
I mean, if you have somebody underneath that you could dump it off, it's what we were just saying, right? Instead of throwing it away or throwing that worm burner sideline ball, take your 4 or 5 yards.
Caleb panicked when it was no pressure. That's Justin. You're thinking of Justin Fields. Caleb he didn't do that. Caleb does not have happy feet. He literally probably has a defender breathing down his neck, and then he spins, and then he starts doing his thing. I've never really seen Caleb panic.
Ricky spitting facts. He wasn't off to DJ Moore against the Packers. That ball was spot on, my friend.
Man, right in the basket.
Yeah.
Dude is elusive. I'll give him that. Well, thank you, Jimmy, for at least acknowledging that much. Yeah, the kid's got he's got great moves in the pocket. He's a very elusive kid. 10 yards off is Delulu.
Thankfully, I know what that word means now.
Yes.
Did we have this conversation not too long ago?
We did. We did. We were talking about our kids and their new lingo because we're not cool anymore.
No.
Jimmy, then why is Caleb a top 5 quarterback? Whoa, Noah. It's a huge market. The Chicago market is being exploited. I don't know. Not for too much longer, Jimmy. Not for too much longer. Let's see. Love will be 28 in November. Caleb is 20. Oh, he'll be 25 in November. Last 2 seasons, Love is 0-2 in the playoffs. Caleb is 1-1 in the playoffs. Jimmy says Vegas doesn't agree. That's about right. Let's see. The drops matter. No, they do. They certainly do.
Look at that, man. You freaking nailed it the first time, dude.
Oh, nice. All right.
I think we gotta shorten this up, buddy.
We do have to shorten this, please.
You're now Yada.
Why, dog?
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Do you watch every snap or listen to media and highlights? Dude, we watch each game 2 times. Mm-hmm. We don't miss a single snap. And then, after the game, we come on this show, do a post-game reaction, and then within the next day or 2, I'm rewatching the game again, every snap. Win or lose, I'm watching the game because when the first time you watch a game, you're watching certain things, and then your second watch, now you can go watch some other different things and say, where the trench is good,
offensive line,
I watched Brett Favre, and you lucky SOB, you. Yeah, I got to watch Brett Favre and A-Rod, and especially the A-Rod days because that dude was clinical. Brett Favre must have just been fun. Maybe the equivalent to what we had with Caleb last season, minus all the interceptions Brett Favre threw. But A-Rod could definitely it was a clinic every Sunday with that guy. No way y'all can convince Jordan is a bad. Yeah, I wouldn't make that case. I wouldn't say he's bad. I even said his 72 rank in the NFL Top 100, I think was probably too low. I don't know where I would put him. In the 50s, maybe, somewhere in there. But, yeah, I wouldn't say he's bad. It's just when he's playing bad, he's awful. But when he's good, though, he's really good. Like I said, I've said this about the Packers. You guys are going to be you guys are going to be a good team this year because your defense is nasty if it's fully healthy. The defense is really good. And then if Jordan Love, you guys go as Jordan Love goes. If Jordan Love's playing really well, then you guys do really well. If he's not playing well, then you don't.
Yeah.
But maybe that nasty defense could pick up the slack if he, has a bad game here and there. Who knows, man? This is what we line up every Sunday for. Because we don't know. Slimbo, Love, the last 2 regular seasons has 48 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, 6,770 pass yards, 282 rush yards, 1 touchdown. Caleb, last 2 regular seasons, has 47 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 7,483 pass yards, 877 rush yards, 3 touchdowns. Wow.
Just some statistical facts there.
Just some numbers
stack
there.
Them up there. Yeah.
If stats is your kind of thing, Slimbo's your man. Thanks, Slimbo. That's some good. That's some good shit right there. Look at Dan Marino's career completion percentage. Ooh, is it not that great? Wedge is gonna look that up. If Caleb first read is there, he takes off.
Maybe in that first year, I would agree.
With the
this
Shane
year,
Waldron swear jar.
Yeah.
Shane Waldron offense. Yeah, I could maybe see that. But last year, nah, man. Do you watch Bears games? So you're too busy watching Packers games.
Yeah.
No way you could be watching every snap of Bears games. If you do, kudos to you.
Any guesses on what Dan Marino's career completion percentage is?
Can I say it's 58?
You would be pretty damn close. 57.3.
Damn.
Exactly what I thought. Holy shit. What?
Our wide receivers. Yada says that our wide receivers dropped the most passes as well. I think, second in the league, I think it was, in drops. You can't have that. Can't have it. Your opinion of Jordan Love might change when he has no time to pass. His offensive line stinks this year. He is not the man that Caleb is when the pocket collapses. Right. So there is that, right? The Packers are going to have, and it's yet to be proven, but there's a little bit of a shuffling of the deck happening on Green Bay's offensive line. So if they happen to not gel and play well, and Love is getting pressured, he is not Caleb Williams back there.
It's going to be interesting, man. They lost a lot of good people. They are getting their right tackle back this year. Zach Tom, I think.
Yeah.
But they lost their left tackle. The center is mid at best, and they had to re-sign him for a pretty big contract. The guards are questionable. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, man. Imagine what happens then with Jordan Love if his offensive line stinks, if something happens to Josh Jacobs and he's out. All the support there is gone. He's going to have to, it's going to chuck it up and hope type of thing.
Yeah. Which he does very well. Mm-hmm. I can't say that enough about Jordan Love's like his throwing mechanics. He's not like, with boxers, it's a sweet science. Sugar Ray, like just Evander Holyfield. There's a science to boxing, and they have the form and everything. The same goes with quarterbacks. Jordan Love's on some fallback, just. And it looks so awkward, his release, to be like his body's angled back like this, and then that's how he throws it.
Foot in the bucket, yeah.
But I'll give it to him. He drops it. Like he throws these moon balls, but they're accurate. So he's got a thing going on for himself. It's just weird. Every time he throws the ball, I'm like, that's getting picked. Green Bay's radio station said they don't consider Caleb a top. Of course not.
Of course not, man. Yeah. No, just out of curiosity, are you listening to the fan WDUZ out of Green Bay? That's what I listen to up here. So now their takes, like Chad said once, they just regurgitate takes, and it's garbage. So I don't listen to them as much. I'll listen to them more when the season starts. But
Yadis says, "LOL, Caleb haters on here." Regurgitating everything Dan Orlovsky is telling them. Yeah, him
he's
and Mark Slurith.
Yeah.
And that's where he says, Yataz.
All right.
Yataz?
Yadis?
Yadis. Yadis. All right. Noah, the Packers drafted a buster in Jordan Love. Baller, how many division titles does Jordan Love have? Ooh.
Okay.
Hey now. Guys, please tell me we're not putting all of our faith in Braxton Jones starting it. No, sir.
Hold that up.
Not on this channel, we're not.
Yeah,
no. No. I'm in denial that he gets the starting job. Yes, going into this offseason, these programs, they had him starting and taking reps with the ones. The second they get those pads on, Theo Benedict, watch.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guy. Theo's going to get it. Because then otherwise it was the same shit last year. We're replaying left tackle all over again. The same shit we did last year. Minus we didn't know what Ozzie Trapillo was going into this. So we didn't know. But even Theo got the left tackle start before Ozzie did.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to be. I'll be shocked and pissed if it's Braxton Jones because he's not good. Just period. I don't know how else to say it. He's not good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jordan Love is going. Oh, what'd you get, Wedge? What's the answer?
For which one?
Divisional titles for Jordan Love?
Oh, 0.
Oh, I didn't see. Okay, 0.
I didn't look it up, but I don't remember him ever winning the division title. They haven't won in like 4 years. So I don't need to look that one up. I think Big Baller will confirm that for us. But yeah.
Let's see. Jordan Love is going to end up like every other Green Bay quarterback, traded or on another team. Dude, Noah, I love you, bro. But the Green Bay Packers have been on you want to talk about a horseshoe up your butt sideways with quarterbacks. This is their one time where, I don't know, and Jordan Love's story isn't done being written yet. So we don't know. But he definitely hasn't had to start like Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers had. I mean, both those guys just out of the gates were nuts. Bonkers.
I have to correct myself. I just officially looked it up. He has 1. The same as Caleb Williams.
The same as Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Baller says the Bears got a left tackle competition. May the best man win. That's what I say. And that's what I mean by I'll be shocked if it's Braxton Jones. Because like it's going to be like, you mean to tell me Braxton beat out Theo? Really? Because now Theo, with all the live reps he got last season, all that experience, and then he's had a whole nother offseason to work on his game more and get even better. Dude, he's got to be better than Braxton Jones. Got to be. It's just one of those situations like they did last year. Ryan Poles is giving Braxton Jones every opportunity to lose that job.
Yeah.
Right?
They made him sign a prove-it deal. Well, they didn't make him sign it, but they offered him a prove-it deal, and he took it. So he knows this is his best shot to try to be able to start. And if he can't beat out Theo again, and then when Ozzie comes back, theoretically, you're third on the depth chart.
Yep.
It only costs you $1 million to re-sign him. So I understand why they did it. You know, he's fully healthy and blah, blah, blah. The ankle looks good and yada, yada, yada. That don't mean shit to me.
No.
What does matter is when they put the pads on, how can he handle a bull rush? And I think Austin Booker has the strength to be able to test that a little bit now in camp. So,
yes,
we'll see.
Well, and we saw his game before the ankle injury.
Yeah.
So now his game's going to somehow get better after an ankle injury? I doubt it. Jordan Love doesn't have any division titles, and Caleb does. Well, no, we've been corrected, Noah. He's got 1, just like Caleb. Jimmy says listing stats, not mentioning trailing is lazy. Not mentioning
Jimmy's still hurt. He's still hurting.
I know.
It's okay, Jimmy.
You're welcome here. Come here. Bring it in. Come here.
There's always this year.
Yadas is like, Jimmy, just stop it. Commish!
What's up, Commish?
Top of the morning. Hello, Governor. Actually, I need to save that one for Barlissimo. Let's see. Jimmy says, not mentioning Caleb stats without mentioning trailing both years is lazy. All right. Now, we heard you twice the first time, Jimmy. We get it. You're upset. But no. Without mentioning trailing both years. You mean like during the course of the game? Trailing like that? Because I'll bring it up right now. It has a title. It has a moniker, Jimmy. It's literally called 21-3. That's what the title is given to that. So we do mention it. Maybe you're talking about other people. I don't know. Everybody giving shout outs, dapping up out there, dapping up in the chat. Green Bay 1-5 record in the final 6 games, including a first-round playoff loss to the Bears. Yeah, that last stretch for the Packers was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
To go 1-5. Boy, oh boy. Jimmy, the Packers' offensive line is horrible. Jimmy says they didn't lose a tackle.
Who did Elton Jenkins sign with, though? I think he played center for a lot of the time last year, but yeah, he's no longer with you, and he was considered one of your better offensive linemen going into the season.
Slimbo says Ben Johnson runs the NFC North. Certified football guru.
Fact.
We drafted first round 2. Wait, we drafted first round 2 years ago for this exact reason. Jordan Morgan, we drafted first round and developed him to start.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be naive listening to the media. Well, Wedge listens to Green Bay radio. Kind of has his finger on the pulse. Unfortunately, that's
not behind enemy lines. Yeah.
Noah says, I heard it on 670 The Score. The Score!
Yeah, okay. Probably playing excerpts, but yeah.
I don't expect any credit from Green Bay media. Yeah, and they shouldn't. Right? Like, let's just be football fans here. Do you want to live in Chicago, which, you know, we do, and you listen to local radio? Do you go, you want to hear Cap be like, the Packers look great this year?
No, I'd fucking turn them off.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear Adam Hogan, Adam Johns tell me that Jordan Love should be ranked in the top 10 in the NFL's top 100. I don't want to hear that shit.
No.
So you got to, expect zero credit from Green Bay media. I should expect the opposite.
Yeah, Taz.
Slimbo. Ben Johnson is an explosive play architect on offense, and Al Harris is a takeaway architect on defense. The 26 Bears offense going to be explosive and defense manifesting takeaways. Yeah, see, I think that's kind of one of those things I think we touched on. Well, we touch on a bunch. Al Harris it just gets results, period. He's a ball-hawking type of coach. He gives that mindset to the players. He coaches them up, and then he gets results, like, period.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, like, how much of a dip we'll see in takeaways or interceptions this season. We could go up. I don't know. But with Al Harris there, I feel comfortable that we're going to get him. Wedge, can you take over the comments here for a second?
Yeah. So 53-man roster. Mentioning one man is really lazy. Also, hey, you said, what tackle did we lose? I told you. So I call it what it is. But 53 other players and blame Love for losses is also amazing. That's the beauty of that position, whether you like it or not, man. It usually gets pinned on the quarterbacks. So they're the ones that take all the praise. They're also the ones that take all the blame as well. Commish coming in, plus rookie Sam Roush is going to be helping on that side as well. We have a couple really good inline blockers, man. All three of them seem like they're going to be all right here. So Big Baller's also calling it out. Watch out for explosive plays from Xavier. So Kamish, back me up here. 0 is correct. 2 special teams play away from being 0-6 in the division last year. But they made those plays. Did they not? And they won the division. Just throwing that out there. But give Caleb DeFlote credit. Every team is a couple plays away from losing more games. Absolutely. Minnesota kick return, Dobbs onside kick return. But like I said, you made those plays. A win's a win. You ain't taking it away. So
that, and it's 3 phases to the game of football. That's just the way it rolls. Yeah, when special teams are supposed to do those kind of things, like when McAnus misses field goals.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Slimbo Loveland might not get 1K. I don't like your pessimism this morning, Slimbo. He's only slating him for 933 yards and 9 touchdowns. So give me the other 67 yards and tack on a touchdown for that for me. That's where I'll be at. So, but like, yeah, so Jimmy's kind of agreeing, but like always, Caleb gets the credit. Same thing with Jordan Love, right?
Well, I've said that to who? Who did I say that to? Somebody was in here just the other day. Was it? It was a Lions fan. Was it Don Burr? Might have been Don Burr. I forgot. But that's the way. That's how football's worked. If you watched football long enough, you know when a team wins, whether it was the quarterback's fault or not that they won, he gets praised. If they lose, whether it's his fault or not, he gets the blame.
Yeah,
that comes with that position.
100%. The new holistic checking in this morning.
Hey.
Welcome to the show. What's going on, fellas? Bear down from Italy.
Okay, all right. Bears fans from way across the pond in Italy. Was it afternoon out there? I wanted to say good morning, but good afternoon.
Yeah, it is. Bracton needs a whole ship anchor in order for him to anchor against the bull rush. Yadis knows where it's at. That's our concern too, man.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're Packer pandering. It's annoying. All right, no way to stick up. OG subscriber, I never get to the live shows, but he's finally here.
Welcome. Damn it, welcome.
Don't worry, we'll be going more often during the season, so you'll have plenty of chances to catch us then too. So, no, it's just pointing out the fact that Jimmy, you lost half of your offensive defense. And you got Micah Parsons who's going to be missing a handful of games. And we saw what that defense was without him last year. It was 21-3. And then at the end of the third quarter, the cold front came over Soldiers Field, which was the Iceman loading.
Oh, I wish I had my voice modulator up right now. I would have read that in the narrator voice. Oh, my God.
Yes. The NFL narrator.
Yeah.
Every man had their own opinion. Media just gets paid to say theirs.
Yeah.
We all watch football. It's American culture. That's the bottom line, man.
Damn Skippy,
it's
Jimmy.
It's the one thing that brings us all together.
Damn Skippy. We all pay our fucking taxes.
That's right. Are you guys for real? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty real today. Welcome, Steve. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for chatting.
I don't care what Wisconsin radio says. I watch all snaps 17 years straight. Question. Who do you think will lead the team in picks this year?
Wow, great question. Commish, yeah.
You gotta. Who you thinking there as? I am going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say Jalen Johnson. He's looking for that money.
See,
he's never been a big pick guy, though, so that's the only
not.
thing.
And his contract year, although it was impressive for Jalen Johnson, he only ended up with 4.
Yeah, true.
So I had to consider that as I'm sitting here pondering that. Like, could it be Jalen? But then I don't want our leading receiver to have 4 or 5. I want our leader to have like 6,
isn't
7.
He due? I would say
he's way overdue.
Yeah. Why do I see him getting like 7 or 8 this year? I think people are going to test him. They'll test him early. They'll find out that wasn't a good idea. He's going to be racking them up.
Yeah, I like it. I like that. I would go with, I think I just saw somebody in the chat, which we'll get to. I think if Kyler Gordon can stay healthy.
Yeah.
I like Kyler Gordon because you have to think about like the position he plays, right? He does a lot of this lurking in the middle. And not to say that he'll jump routes and get interceptions, which I'm sure he can do, but there'll be a lot of like tip balls by linebackers that he could be the recipient of. Great question, Commish. I don't know, man. You know what? Give me 50 gummy bears on Tyreek.
Tyreek.
Yep.
All right. He's playing for that second contract.
Yes, sir.
I kind of wanted to say Kobe, but I don't know. According to his Tecmo Bowl stats, might be kind of tough.
I know. Yeah, I gotta give my notes over to the
commish,
to the program team.
Yeah, this guys, I can't trust him, Booker, because I don't have any consistent play from him to trust that he's any time more than a situational pass rusher.
Oof.
Yeah, it is. Let me put you at ease here, man.
Oof.
Look at the last 6 games of last year.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Comes back from the injury. He's healthy again. You look at what he did towards the end of the season and going into the playoffs, which is one of the reasons that gives us the optimism, right? Every game, it seemed like he started getting better. The arrow was pointing up.
Yeah.
In the offseason, he's gotten stronger. He's worked on his body. So hopefully that will be something that will be able to translate over to health on the field. And if he continues to take progressions, he's going to be that guy, man. He's going to be somebody who would be an answer to the opposite side. We drafted him as a developmental player, right? You got me on my Austin Booker soapbox, so here I go. Year 3 is really when those guys kind of start taking off. He probably came out a year early. He would have definitely been one of those guys that would have benefited from staying in college for another year and work, honing his game. But he didn't. He jumped to the NFL. The Bears took him as a developmental player. And this is the year where he can really start to show it. Right? Year 1 did some nice things. 2, we saw what that was like in those last 6 games where he started building up. Year 3, now he has to put it all together and show consistency. And he's going to have the opportunity because he's going to be the starter at the beginning of the season while Dio continues to get back to where he needs to be.
Also, Slimbo has a really good numerical extrapolation of Austin Booker, as Wedge said, his last 6 games.
Mm-hmm. His pressure rates and all that. Mm-hmm.
All that. Slimbo has taken that and extrapolated it to a full-length season, providing Booker stays healthy. That'd be the one thing I'd be worried about, is his health, because he hasn't been shown he could play all 17 games. The numbers look mighty healthy. But yes. Mm-hmm. Hopefully Yadis Wedge, hopefully.
Yeah.
Turn you a little bit.
There's my argument for you, Yadis. Not argument. There's my speech to help you feel better about Austin Booker. Right? And guess what? We'll start talking about this in a minute here, but this chat is rolling right now. Really good conversation. We'll break up why we think that the Bears could be a Super Bowl contender here. And that, my friend, was a preview of one of the arguments, right?
Or that was it right there.
Yeah.
With this chat, we're going to be all over the place. But I think like a little bit after halfway through the show, we'll flip the coin and do the opposite. Yeah.
So we talked about Caleb. We talked about Booker. We talked about the left tackle, which we'll have to talk more about in the second half now, won't we? And so NFL talking 13 personnel. Ben Johnson, being the mad scientist, is working on the offense that will be nearly unstoppable. Ben Johnson's all new and super secret 14 personnel package. Nothing would surprise me, man.
Watch him do this. Oh, my God.
Jordy gets no praise. We all know that.
Yes, he does. Bullshit. Aside from getting 72 on the NFL Top 100, it is a what are the kids saying? Glaze?
Yeah.
It's been a glaze fest for Jordan Love for the last however long he's been in the league.
Mm-hmm.
From our end of it, that's what it feels like inside my Chicago bubble, that Jordan Love can't get glazed enough.
Well, it seems like the Packers glazed them with a pretty big contract, didn't they?
Yeah.
So the new holistic
one, man.
It's almost 7:00 over by him, man. So
damn.
All right. Dinner
time.
Mm-hmm. Is that some spaghetti and meatballs there?
Yes, the best. Can you imagine how they actually eat their food there?
Yeah,
Not
it's
like
probably actually good.
yeah, not like the shit we eat over here. Chad,
Welcome, sir. Welcome, Coach Chad. In his opinion, which is wrong, realistically, the Bears are middle of the pack Super Bowl contender. They can move up if their defense balls out and is top 10 in scoring. I think it's if that defense is top 10, they move from that second tier to the top tier. I'm just saying.
you were this close to having me go talk to HR to have you written up.
Top 10 or top 5 defense without Micah, by the way. Tell me that defense looked the same without Micah Parsons.
It didn't look the same, maybe statistically there, if it was truly a top 5 defense without Micah. That's what I said about the Packers, though. If Micah's on the field, like that defense is nasty. Mm-hmm. There, I said it. Nasty, okay?
Yeah. It's different. It's completely different. Different animal. Mm-hmm. Love knows Booker. I'm looking forward to more Booker Love connection. Is that going to be a new MTV series?
Mm-hmm.
The Booker of Love?
The Booker of Love.
Yes.
Episode 1, The Chin Check.
Slimpo. Darnell Wright's going to have 2 touchdowns. It's a contract year. I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
Well, not really a contract year, but that dude's getting paid.
He's getting paid.
Slimpo is going to go with Kobe for the INT leader. Noah's going Thieneman.
Man, see, I wouldn't hate any of those because again, Al Harris, like period. I can't say it any other. Al Harris, he's going to get those guys to be like ball hawking. That's it. That's just what he does.
I don't remember what betting site I saw, but you could pick up Thieneman in a play where, you know, if he gets 2 picks or more in the season, that's a win for you. I think it's probably Prize Picks.
2 picks?
2 picks. I think they have him at. Slimbo saying Bryant's going to get 8 picks to lead the team.
Ooh.
A lot of people are on the Bryant train here. Holistic. Bryant will have 5+.
I like it.
Yet is going with Devin Bush. Okay.
Devin Bush. Yeah,
Kamish
that dude
is
too.
Going Kobe. Mm-hmm.
Nice, Kobe.
Then safeties will be getting killed in the north. Jimmy's posing the counter argument. Yeah, but he doesn't have the same pass rush. They didn't have a pass rush last year and led the league. So that's all I'm going to say. Noah's just doubling down on Thieneman here. Okay, Slimbo coming in. Malik Muhammad is locked down. Could see 6 picks. He's starting across from Jalen. Tyreek sucks. They target Malik a lot, and he says that he makes the QBs pay for it. Okay. Oh, boy.
Damn. Yeah.
So the NFC North from Mr. Don Burr. Lions versus everybody, right, Don? We get it. 2 would be the Packers. 3 would be the Vikings. And the Bears, number 5.
Come on, man.
Was this the old NFC Central?
Oh, God. That's the NFC North from 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. I see what
ancient history.
Don. Yeah, it is. Devin Bush. Jimmy's saying Thieneman's going to be getting picked on. He's going to be tested early.
Of course he's going to be. And do expect him to make a couple of mistakes. It's going to happen.
Slimbo. Malik is a certified SEC baller. Reminds him of Richard Sherman.
I do like that comp.
So it's amazing y'all expect a rookie to come and make an impact in the North. We'll see this year, won't we? Right?
That's why they make the big bucks.
Mm-hmm. Holistic, but Bryant under the tutelage of Al Harris. Get the fuck out, dude. He's going to take the next step, which is scary to imagine if you watched his tape. Muhammad was getting destroyed at Texas. Jimmy, to be fair, all rookies get tested when they first step into the league. Yeah. All coaches in the North will target y'all safeties. I can promise you that. Let's see if they're going to be up to the challenge. Kobe Bryant is 5'11". Don, you must not watch much SEC football. To which he replies, I watch a lot of SEC. You're hyping up the 70th best DB taken.
70th.
Steve saying, we could beat the Bears, no problem. We'll see. I mean, you're 1-2 against them last year, so we'll see what happens this year.
I mean, it's a clean slate right now. We could all say what we want.
Yeah, it says we have to go get Josh Sweat or Max. Well, Caleb is still on his rookie contract. Here's Slimbo's projections here. Booker, the last 6 games, 26 tackles, 4.5 sacks, 8 QB hits, 23 pressures. Extrapolate that out for 17 games, 73 tackles, 12.5 sacks, 22 QB hits, and 65 pressures. I think we would all be thrilled with that season from Austin Booker.
Thrilled.
Mm-hmm. Noah's just saying, yeah, they're working on that, man. We'll see what happens. Watson and Reed and Golden have put on more muscle and gotten faster. I'd hope so because was it Golden who tied Caleb Williams last year in receiving touchdowns?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So.
Well, and with those 3 guys, I mean, maybe minus Reed, the only way to go was up.
Yeah.
Oh!
What are you talking about, man? He just signed that big deal, man. With this career high of 620 yards.
620 yards. Yeah. $100 million guy. Woo.
Yeah, that's their dude. So. Jordan is getting 60 per his Krispy Kreme glazed. Big Ballers just pointed out 2 Bears have got much faster to hang with the Packers' speed. Jimmy, your defense was chopped. Jeez.
That's the other thing my kids say around here.
Chopped.
Calling everything around the house chopped. Like what?
Okay. Go chop some vegetables.
Don Berg going, Bears fans thinking speed equals better is hilarious. It is.
Can't hurt.
It can't hurt. See, that's like speed is like the base is a baseline to playing football. A lot of teams offenses, the wide receivers, they're burners. So you need to put burners on defense. That's the baseline. So you can match their speed. Now technique and scheme, that's a whole nother thing. So I'll meet you halfway, Don Burr. I'll meet you halfway. But we did get faster, so I'm saying we've got a shot.
So you're saying there's a chance.
That's right.
Bears defense can't hang with Watson. Watson's speed or Golden speeds. They just can't.
I didn't think Watson was that fast.
He's pretty fast, man.
Like 4.4 fast?
Yeah. But what did Thiedemann run? 4.3?
Yeah. And what did Xavier Thomas run?
4.2.
I know. 4.2. Yeah. So again, like these wide receivers just are getting faster and faster. So I don't know, man. This is why we line up every Sunday to play these games because it's like a little cat and mouse game. It's amazing.
Like Big Baller said, Watson might be hurt. Golden hasn't done enough to make me worry. Agreed. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say with that. Agreed. Don Berg, your Lions aren't winning anything. Slimbo. Al Harris has put on a masterclass in Dallas with Blandon Diggs, another masterclass with Wright and Byard in 2026. All Al Harris takeaway masterclass with Dylan, Malik, Bryant, Jalen, and Kyler.
And Tyreek. Stop hating on Tyreek.
No, he says he stinks. He's not in that. So, Kobe has a Super Bowl ring. What's your excuse? Just wish he hopefully gets another one with the Bears. Now that's Booker to Lulu. All these young hip kids today, man. I tell you. Damn right the Bears are contenders. What are we talking about, fellas? Jay Grizz checking in.
What's up, Grizz?
Jay Grizz, bear it down. Skinny Peace checking in. He says that Urlacher jersey? Or is that a Logan Jones jersey? Which one is it?
Oh, yeah, I could just cover Urlacher's name with Jones.
Don't you dare.
Never. I would never.
Jay Grizz. FGB, baby. Sorry I'm late. It's okay, Jay Grizz. We got you, baby. Watson, 6'4". Y'all can joke all you want, but Watson's a problem. They will be tested. Listen, man, he's lit up the Bears before.
Yeah, plenty.
But facts are facts, man. 620 yards his career year. That would scare me as a Packers fan. Don Burr, your Lions are ace. Running fast with no direction equals Edmonds. Edmonds was not fast.
No, right. And that's why he's not here anymore.
Jay Grizz, Lions are paper champs. Give them their crown. Also, before Micah, we was fifth total defense to create a scheme around one player, which our defense did, and it goes out and ends the year. What do y'all expect, logically?
Yeah, that's kind of one of those things, too, that just as football fans, when one of your star players goes down, seasons, and you hate to do it, but you're like, yeah, all right, to wrap it up. Season's over. Because, missing a star player like that, it's what happens, man.
I mean, with that being said, man, look at all the injuries that everybody had. Lions could definitely attest to that.
They could make a case,
Right.
So could we, except
Bears had a ton,
Yeah.
So, they didn't play without their two starting linebackers for most of the season.
Yeah.
Jalen Johnson, arguably a top 10 corner in the league before he got hurt.
Yep.
He was out for half the season. Kyler Gordon out for 14 games.
Yep.
Top 3 or 4 nickel in the league type of thing. So, hey, when somebody gets hurt, next man up, right? That's the NFL mantra.
That is.
I know it's just telling Don Burr what to go do. Go lick a sandbag, buddy. It is. But you're thinking we don't remember you being a Bears fan is Delulu. Jay Grizz, you bunch of Rudy Poo. Lions fans are just fraudulent, as the team is a bunch of scrubs. At Jay Grizz, still crying to me yet another podcast.
Their rivalry has traveled across the football sphere.
Don Burr just likes checking in with his landlords of the NFC North. Paying his rent for the basement, has been renting out since the 60s. Bear down, Slimbo. Jimmy, you just made my point that the Bears are better than the Packers. None of them created schemes around one player. What does that mean, 620 yards? Everyone keeps bringing that up. Also, he also had 6 to 7 touchdowns when he came back after injury. Watson was what in the top 10? When he came back after injury, Watson was what in the top 10? Okay. Having trouble deciphering that one.
I get the first half anyways, because he's like, what's the big deal about only having 620 yards? He had 6 or 7 touchdowns when he came back from injury. Yeah, it's that part. Watson was in the top 10 when he came
back. Top 10 receivers? Okay. So Michael was able to line up every. What I'm saying with 620 yards, man, you crack a dude off for $100 million, whose best season was only 620 receiving yards. Like, that's crazy to me. I'm not saying he might not be worth it, but what's the first thing you're going to say, Jimmy? Oh, well, he's hurt. Well, yeah, he gets hurt every year.
Right. So they paid him on potential.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you better work out.
You better not get hurt. Like, how's that work? So, Jimmy Hoff, I could smell your cope all the way in Italy. Dio mio. Definitely was a different impact than any example y'all missed. Okay. Detroit back-to-back NFC North champs 2 out of the last 3 years. Bears once in the polls era. Just let that simmer for a little bit. Christian Watson was number 6.
Well, there you go, $100 million.
Mm-hmm. Steve is just trying to justify Watson getting paid the big money. Ben Johnson is an offensive innovator credited for being the mastermind behind unlocking Caleb's and getting maximum output the QB can provide. The architect of the explosive offense here.
Yeah.
So
led the league in explosives. Now, well, you boys were rolling.
I'm going to turn it over to you just for a second. I have a brisket to go take a look at. So
all right,
I
boys,
will be back shortly.
You're stuck with me now. You're in my world now. Read the name tag, Grandma. Anywho, I'll keep up with the chats. You boys are rolling. You guys are on fire. Look, if you guys are new, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Come join us every Wednesday night, Sunday morning as we talk Bears, and then the chat. We hang out with the chats, basically what we do. Read y'all's comments. You guys know ball. I will say that. To the Packers fans, the Lions fans that come here and grief, that's what you're supposed to do. Everybody, we have quality, not quantity on this channel. Quality. Everybody who comes in these chats, and you guys, everybody knows ball, man. Let's say Slimbo. Bears, Lions, and Vikes. One will continue to be good and comfortably makes the playoffs. The Bears. One will narrowly miss the playoffs. The Vikings. And one will completely collapse and be eliminated with 2 weeks left or more. The Lions. Burr, stop it. Ben Johnson is the reason for you guys' prior success. It's over. It's curtains. I was trying to say that. I've been saying that for ever since Ben Johnson left and Detroit had their offensive struggles. I was like, uh-oh. It's not just about, that's what's beautiful about the game of football is you can build a roster of just badass players, but coaches matter. Coaching matters. And the Lions had Ben Johnson, who could take all that great talent, and with his scheme and his offense, we saw what the Lions could do, man. That offense was redonkulous. But he leaves, he comes to Chicago, and right out of the gates, we have the success that we have, and now we're just going to compile and build on top of that. And it's going to be hard for the Lions to come back unless they got a very good play caller. Who knows all the tricks and schemes and how to use personnel properly. Ben just happened to be that dude who knows it. And so that I was thinking was kind of the missing ingredient for the Lions last season. He's ours now. He's in Chicago. That's it. It's curtains. It's curtains, Detroit. Curtains. Slimbo. Green Bay's the most injured team in the league. $100 million in salary cap was on IR. Oof. Missing half their starters by the end of the season. If they can just not all die, they will be better than last year. And that's what sucks about football, though, right? It's a rough physical sport, man. Injuries happen. And then these guys are, more athletic than, say, the guys were in the 80s, where guys would play all season. These guys are stronger, bigger, faster, all these things. That's hard on the muscles and tendons and bones can only withstand so much force. And these guys being just specimens, they get hurt a lot. Noah says, well, Colston Loveland was number 2. That's our boy. Colston Loveland, boy. Woo. Skinny P. Caleb was hit with a league worst 28.2% pressure to sack rate. In 2025, he cut that entirely in half to just 13.7. Yeah, we covered this on the show. I might still have the graph. I'd put up a graph on the screen for that. But yes, you're spitting facts. Putting him in elite company alongside guys like Josh Allen and Jordan Love. See, look at Flowers. Giving flowers to Jordan Love, see? Kamish. Read the name tag. Yeah, you got that reference. 100 points for Kamish, getting the reference. Vinny, the Lions are in trouble city. Facts. Absolute facts. I think their arrow's pointing down. I know Don Burr and Chim are kicking and screaming about it, but, I mean, we'll see. It's a clean slate. Everybody starts the season 0-0, right? We'll see, but I just, Ben Johnson, man, I'm really sorry. Ben Johnson was the mastermind of that offense. I mean, again, you guys had the same personnel, awesome wide receivers, awesome running backs, awesome tight ends, great offensive line, really good quarterback, but struggled on offense so bad. What is that? What is that? Oops, sorry. That's what I wanted to do. Don Burr is suffering from the Ben Johnson cures. Donnie says Ben Johnson 0-2 versus the Lions. No, facts. I'll get to that after I read the comment. With Ben Johnson's Lions offense was number 2 with wait, what? With Ben Johnson, the Lions offense was number 2. Without Ben, it was number 5. Was it really? Wow, okay. Then it looked a lot worse from the outside looking in then, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Had to do a little brisket maintenance, man. My point is 10 degrees below my flat, so starting to get worried. Had to rotate it a little bit.
Had to go make an adjustment in there.
Yeah.
So. Again, for you guys who aren't in the Discord, in the description below, either before or after the show, go join the Discord. Wedge creates masterpieces in the grill. Okay, you could be Lions fans, Packers fans, Vikings fans, whatever fans, but we're all men.
We're all brisket fans.
We're all American men here, who love food, or just men in general. We got a guy in Italy in the room today. Who doesn't love a brisket, boys?
I tell you what, man, I'm a blessed man. I asked, the missus what she wants for her birthday dinner. She says brisket.
Oh, yes. Stop it! Really?
I got me a winner. Yeah.
Yeah. So. When the wife says your favorite dinner for her birthday, that's a keeper.
Yeah. No problem.
Vinny says Laporta had a broken back. Oh man. That too, right? So they missed him. Let's see. Vinny also says Kirby Joseph's injury was so serious that his career could be over. Ooh. You never want to see that.
I haven't heard much about him in the offseason. Is he slated to miss games coming off of that last year? Or
Slimbo, when Caleb develops mental rhythm of the offense, potential to be on rhythm and precise at a level not seen since Montana Walsh. Targets 1, 2, 3, immediate progression, then release to expected spot on the field. Well, I think, again, those are jumps we're going to see from his first year with Ben to his second year. It's just, again, we see Caleb has the arm talent and all that. He just needed to learn the offense more. So more time on task, more time in the offense means he's just progressively going to get better. And all the other divisional rivals can say all the bad things that they want because they're scared. Because they're like, God forbid if this kid gets Ben Johnson's offense. It's over for us. Over.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about like the year 1, year 2 leap, if you want to compare it to kind of what the Lions did, I mean, because that's the history that we have, right? So you look at the jump from year 1 to year 2 with the Lions, not huge jumps, but in the areas that it did improve, and run game got better. So think about this run game getting even better. And the play of the quarterback, that increased as well, man. So those are the things that we're looking at as well. That's what we're projecting in addition to. So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot there. So
Steve says Bears lost their best receiver in DJ Moore. Justin Jefferson will be traded soon. St. Brown, the sun god, will be playing either in San Fran or LA or Miami or Tampa or Vegas. He probably wants to go back to California, so I would lean towards those California teams. And really, DJ was our best wide receiver. I think a case can be made. Brian Branch is probably one of the dumbest good players in the league that's injured. The new Holistic says, the fact is, teams take on the identity of their head coach. Facts. It is a game won from preparation and chemistry. Facts. We have the best chemistry of young playmakers, and the bad juju in Green Bay and Detroit shows they are done.
Ooh, this next comment.
This is hilarious.
Is overrated.
This is
okay.
Delulu.
Yes.
And I need to wash my mouth out with soap for saying that word. Loveland's over. Are you out of your mind, Jimmy? You're out
Jimmy's
of your mind.
hoping that he was overrated because he knows what Loveland's going to bring this year. And it ain't going to be good for the other three teams in the NFC North.
Like he's not overrated. He fits the mold of the – because I would say the NFC North's tight ends, if you were to collectively collect all those tight ends in the NFC North, it's out of mind. It's insane, the tight ends that the NFC North has. And Loveland fits right in there. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jimmy. Got a rise out of me there. Thank you. I normally don't do that, but I'm like, I can't process.
No.
Do you have something to say, Wedge?
Listen, man. You look at what he did as a rookie. And of all people, Jimmy, you should know, look what he did to your team. Just take that small sample size. Whether it be the last game of the season or the playoff game, he torched you. Like, that was part of his coming out party last year, man. I mean, 3rd and Colston, 4th and Loveland. There's a reason why we say that on this show, man.
He got coined that moniker because of the games against you guys. It was those games that gave him the moniker.
Mm-hmm. You could be sorry all you want, Jimmy, but in this case, brother, yeah, no, not overrated.
Let's see, Don. 10 most expensive defenses in the NFL. Bears, number 3 behind Pittsburgh and Baltimore at $177 million spent on defense. And it's the worst in the facts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. You know. But no, you don't get it, Don. They're gonna coach them different.
Yeah.
Okay? The defensive line, they weren't coaching them right last season, Don. They're
if the defense better. If you watched our last show, if the defense has the same type of output that it did last year, Poles already has the finger on the reset button, ready to hit that sucker. Yes. Right? So the money will be there again to revamp it again. So, we'll see.
At the end of the season, if the defense sucks like it did last season, there are 9 players that can get shipped up out of here to free up $100 million. We could just rebuild a whole new defense if need be, if they really need to go nuclear. Noah, Slimbo, Caleb has already developed mentally. It's a process. I don't think he's plateaued yet. He hasn't hit a plateau. He's still ascending. Loveland was not manning no one up. That's all he did.
It's because nobody could keep up with him.
Well, there's that. Yeah, he's such a mismatch problem. That right, linebackers couldn't keep on him, and then he's so big, nickels or corners can't body him up.
Yeah.
Vinny, Lions did draft well, but we will see if their rookies pan out. Don will tell you that they will. They're the best. They were the best, all the best at their positions in the whole draft. Jimmy says 18 targets against Green Bay. Don says Ben Johnson wasn't the mastermind, LOL. Wow. It was Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell was going in that offensive meetings and installing his offense. Ben was just making Dan's coffee. Dan Campbell was like, that's too much damn sugar in this coffee, Ben.
Yeah.
Get it the hell out of here. Do it again. I don't know. Ben seemed pretty good last year. And we will see what year 2 is. Again, there is this for the Bears fans who suffer from a major onset of PTSD. Will be quick to go, we've seen this before.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen this. Okay? Matt Nagy. We went like 13-3. Matt Nagy's first year. And then, but let's be fair though, too. You'd have to watch and know the context of how that season went. Vic Fangio made that happen. The 13-3 was not Matt Nagy's offense. That offense was horrendous. And then it just got exposed the following year because Fangio left. And so it was all reliant on what the offense can do. And Matt Nagy couldn't string 2 plays together.
Mm-hmm.
And it showed. And he was awful. So we will see what year 2 of Ben Johnson looks like. Is he the real deal? Or is he a fraud?
So he's talking about the playoff game, right?
Oh.
So he caught 8 catches. Do you remember what his yardage was in that game? This is the playoff game, by the way.
On 8 catches?
Mm-hmm.
What was his yardage? I don't know, 120 yards?
Yeah, 137. Not bad.
137.
8 grabs for $137 in the playoff game. But he's overrated.
On crucial downs, too. We're talking 3rd downs, 4th downs.
Yeah.
I think there was a string of I think he caught like 3 sail routes in a row. Just like it was insane. That's a tight end running sail routes. Okay. it's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jay Grizz, Don Burr with his revisionist history, bragging about what his Lions did 2-3 years ago. Back in my day. As a starting tight end, that's expected. Was he a starting tight end? There was 1A, 1B. I don't know. The shuffling of the offseason will showcase when the season starts. Oh, I can't wait.
Yep.
What we see now is just what's on paper. That's all we can do. Speculate, pontificate, debate, talk shit, and hope for the best.
That's what the offseason's all about, isn't it?
It is.
Projections and ifs and what's and if this, then that. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just like, right, when the season starts and it all begins to play out and unfold, we will all file into our categories as needed. And I just hope that you all would be as graceful as we've been. Have some grace.
Yeah.
You won't be. You'll be merciless. So now we're just going to have to be insufferable. Don. Lions struggled on offense, but the Lions' offense was top 5. Yeah, you said that before. Which, again, yeah, it was a shock to me. I didn't think y'all were no top 5 offense. It sure as hell didn't feel like it. You guys must have lost a lot of shootouts then, huh? Like a lot of 50 to 47s and shit. You won a lot of games like that look like that. Could happen. I don't know. Your defense took a hit with a lot of injuries, so it makes sense. But then why was Dan Campbell like? It was national media, and I know we don't want to listen to them too much because screw them. But
yeah, they're idiots.
But Dan Campbell was playing. He was calling plays, right? And then he fired himself from calling plays to have somebody. If he was doing so awesome, why did he stop calling plays?
Yeah, we're going to see it firsthand, right? I mean, as Bears fans, unfortunately, we have seen this play out where there's a new play caller every year for 3 straight years. That's what the Lions are going to be facing.
Right.
So I think if they continue to have that same type of continuity to where they're a top 10 offense, I think one of the things that would come off of that, you would have to say, is that Goff is a legit quarterback, right? I mean, there's plenty of people on both sides of the fence for him, but if he's able to keep this offense running with all these different coordinators, that says something about him, I would say.
Show. Loveland was getting scenes open. Don Burr, we're coming for you this season. We're coming for you all. Hey, Jimmy. Loveland was so overrated, he broke a rookie receiving record against your Packers. It's called offense and defense, Ezra, not just one side of the football. No, I got you. I hear you. Jimmy, he definitely made big boy plays against Cincinnati, but he's overrated and not proven yet. That's fine.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah, and he'll, and maybe rightfully so, right? So it could have been a one-year wonder, like, what do they call it? Sophomore slumps?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll see. We're just going to have to wait and see.
Make sure your team knows that he's overrated too, so they just don't have to worry about him. Just let him go.
Yeah.
Let him run free.
Don't shade him. Yeah. Don't double him. Just leave him. Leave him on your linebackers, please. Jay Grizz, Bears are the new shiny toy with the championship window that just opened last year. Oh, just opened. Last year, Lions, Packers, and Vikes are a thing of the past. Bears own the division now and never giving it back.
Never.
I love it, Grizz. Love it. Laporta just ranked top 4 out of tight ends. Kirby Joseph is making videos mocking opposing fans. Kirby looks good.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about him. I know he's been having like degenerative knee issues or something like that. Yeah. So,
I mean, I've never heard of her, so I don't know. Jay Grizz, it's a new day, an era in Chicago. New stadium coming, new way of doing business. Quarterback 1 is locked in, about to be the highest paid quarterback, best head coach in the division, best tight end in the division, best guard and right tackle in the division. Oh. And Vinny is a huge fan of brisket. Who, again?
Yes.
What man who doesn't have testosterone pumping through his system doesn't love a brisket? I mean, come on. Most ifs in history. Yeah, man, I know Curtis, man. Let's see. Don says, man, nobody is worried about Caleb neither. The one on the basketball court or the football field.
Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about Caleb on the basketball court. Though, speaking of Caleb's on the basketball court, man, you see what the rookie did for the Bulls in his first summer league game?
No, I saw something on Twitter, though. Did he
Kid went
fall out of control?
Man. Yeah, like 35 points, 7 for 11 for 3. And dude looked legit. So, Bulls might have done all right. We'll see. Not going to be enough for me to watch basketball, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
They're going to have to do a lot better than that to bring me back. Jimmy says Chicago media uses the most ifs ever in mankind, in the history of Earth.
That just ain't Chicago media, man. That's all media.
I would have to argue this point, actually, and say maybe Cowboys.
Yeah.
if I may, don't put us there. It's Cowboys fans.
God.
Travis Kelce said he was scared playing Caleb. Skinny says Bears down south. We're a bunch of Bears fans down here in the SEC. We got brisket, pulled pork, sausage, ribs, banana pudding, sweet and iced tea. Just make me a plate, Skinny. Just make me a plate.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tear all that up.
I've been debating about trying my hand with some of the banana pudding, man. That's for sure.
Man, banana pudding.
I'm not a
so
huge
good.
banana fan, though. Like, I like it, but I don't love it.
I love it. How far south are you, Skinny? Where are you at? Like, I'm in the Carolinas. I consider this the South. I don't live back in Chicago no more. I left some years back. Jimmy, when was the game? When was the game of football based on ifs? Yeah, the game's never based on ifs. It's about lining up and punching a guy in the mouth. Ain't no ifs involved in that. Mike Tyson best said it. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah, you said it best.
The best player on the Lions, in my opinion, is Gibbs, but they can't really enhance his capabilities without a good offensive line. You, in the NFL, you kind of can't do shit without a good offensive line. You just can't do it. Nothing. Look at Ashton Genty. Right?
Yeah.
You could see the kid's an absolute stud, but didn't do too well all season because they don't have an offensive line. They did well against the Bears. I think the kid had the best game of his career against us, but because we don't have a defensive line.
Right. We also had one of the worst run defenses in the league.
Kings of the North is an absolute, oh yeah, it happened last season. Jimmy, FGB, half a brain. Bear down and fuck Green Bay. Oh my God, you guys are rolling, dude.
Yeah,
you guys are insane right now. Bears fans lost a ton, and Bears fans think it means nothing. Edmonds was a detriment to the team. Addition by subtraction there. Okay. Nashawn Wright, also addition by subtraction. CJ Gardner, again, addition by subtraction. Ozzie, he's still on the team.
That one hurts.
He's just, Ozzie, it's injury, though. He's still a Bear, and when he comes back, best believe he's going to be starting left tackle when he comes back. And Dahlman, that was a kick in the balls. That one. Kamish, didn't Green Bay media say something similar on draft night about Loveland? I think they all did, right? They were all like, oh, God.
I remember that clip. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, losing Dahlman hurts. Jimmy is a Packers fan. What'd you expect for him to say? Yeah, I know. Everybody's, ride or die for their teams. It's perfectly fine.
It's what the definition of a fan is, right?
Don says Loveland had a decent year. He won't do it again with film on him and double coverage, and Rome is a boy. Hey.
Some big statements right there.
Now,
we'll see.
So there is that. If you're a football guy and you know football, you know that, now that there's tape on a guy, defenses are going to know, and they're going to adjust and do the things and plan for you. But, with the Bears offense, you have to worry about more than Colston Loveland. So it's going to be a pick your poison. Yeah, okay, you want to double or shade Colston? That's fine. We'll hit you with Luther Burden.
Yeah.
It's fine. Or Rome.
We'll still have a good run game. Yeah.
Or we'll just run it down your throat.
Cole Kmet or Roush. Yep.
Or Roush. There you go. Loveland's player comp is Kellen Winslow Sr.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy is just mad we snatched him before they did. These fucking Green Bay fans. And Lions fans just reaching nowadays, hoping and praying to find a flaw in the Bears' up-and-coming offense, weaponry, and system. I think there's a level of that. Number one, they're fans, so they're really confident. But I think there's a level of, it's their nightmare. It's nightmare fuel. Mm-hmm. To lose to the Bears, they hate it. They hate it. They hate losing to the Bears more than they love beating the Bears. You know what I'm saying? That's like when you ask an athlete, do you love winning or do you hate losing? They hate losing to the Bears. They don't want to see it. They'll put on blinders. And they'll just put their fingers in their ears and blah, because they're scared. They're worried. They don't want to see it happen. So for right now, beating their chest, Bears nothing. You guys are frauds. It's fine. Because we're going to sort it all out. Just a few more weeks, boys.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears made the right moves with the offensive line, head coach, and tight end so far. I'm going to try to read through these real quick. Loveland, a receiver, built like a tight end, but weaponized like a wideout down the seam, punishing vertical versatility and high volume targets. Yeah, they were really, towards the end of the season, they were feeding that kid. Steve says, logical question. Who was the last NFC North team to win the Super Bowl? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm doing the little Stewart thing with Brian from Family
Guy. That would be the Packers in 2010. How many players are still on the Packers from 2010?
0?
That would be my guess. So, yeah, that's a fact. But it's been so long ago for any team that logically that makes no difference for this year.
Yeah. Not a good argument there. Dan Campbell just said, Ben, run anything you want. Until it was 4th and 4 and it wasn't converted, then it was Dan Campbell's fault. Kind of makes you think about that a little bit too, huh? Because that is kind of maybe one worry that I hope Ben, which I don't think it did. This is just play it safe Ezra talking right now. That maybe from last season on those 4th and shorts in bad field position, maybe don't go for it.
Yeah.
A little less, but yeah, Ben's going to live by the sword and die by the sword.
So is Dan Campbell, right? I mean, I think Ben clearly picked up that trait from Dan Campbell for sure.
Yeah, but I've never seen a Bears team come from behind and snatch victory in the jaws of defeat like this team did last year. There's no give up in the Bears culture. Yeah, that too. Ben brought with him a lot of that physicality and aggression with him. Brought it from Detroit. Because Detroit, as an organization, you get that. Them boys are going to play hard. Even if they're losing, they're still biting and scratching and clawing and giving you their best. And, the Bears didn't have that with, the Flues. Swear jar.
Yeah.
You could tell they would just give up. You could tell. You'd see them. They're playing slower. Their body language, they don't give a shit. Let's just get this game over with. Not this new Bears team. McKinney had him clamped up, and man, all his catches were zoned and schemed open. Well, that's a part of a good play caller, though. You scheme guys open. Andy Reid, Harbaugh, McVay, now Ben Johnson. That's what you do. You scheme people open. Doesn't always have to be man defense and body them up. I look at a win as a win, man. You care how it came? You care how you got there? No, man, that win doesn't count because they were playing zone all game. and you are scheming guys open. That win doesn't count. Jimmy. Go ahead.
I would think that if, he was locking them down on man, then they should have probably stayed in man, because Coulson just beat them like a drum in that playoff game.
Okay, so that's a good point. Yeah, man was working so well. He should have just stayed in it all game then.
Yeah. So
McKinney had at least 4 breakups on him. Of course, he will catch 8 out of 18 targets. All you non-Bears fans, have fun talking shit while you can, because you all know deep down in your scared little hearts, this Bears offense is going to be the best in the league. And with that, right, the best in Bears history. Ciao.
Peace out.
Jay Grizz, there's a belief embedded in the Bears locker room that we can keep the game close and come out on top. Go ask McVay if he wasn't pissing down his leg that the Bears could have come back versus the Rams. Yeah, as a matter of fact, speaking about watching, I've been watching the condensed games, and just the other night was the Rams game. When Caleb threw that touchdown to Kmet, all the cameras were pointing to Stafford, McVay, a lot of the players on the side. You should have seen them. They were like in disbelief how Nagy looked and how the Bears looked with when the double doink happened. That's a double swear jar I just did right there.
You're just racking them up, man.
Yeah, I'm going to be flat broke after the show. Let's see. Lions offense scored 10 points during the Christmas Day massacre.
Skinny P saying, Caleb completion percentage plagued by drop passes. How many receivers dropped rifle shots right into their hands? These tight ends will create mismatches either by size or speed. I know somebody who's watched the 13 personnel videos. Must have been Skinny P. Steve saying, come on, man. Bears won't get those gimme games this year. Bank on it. That's right, because we won't need to wait till the fourth quarter. Games are going to be over by the third. The Lions offense were under top 10 offensive line. Allows an offense to operate more efficiently. It also allows the defense to rest. The rest of the defense has more energy to operate effectively. That's why I think Ben Johnson enjoys the run game so much. Don Burke checking, he took over play calling. It was timing and the sync of the offense Dan didn't like. Goff had the same argument when leaving McVay when Ben Johnson, Goff made Ben Johnson a household name. Nobody heard of Ben before then. What is Dan Campbell's coaching record without Ben Johnson calling plays on offense? So Don Burke just clarifying until Goff made him. It's not a gimme game. It's I'll take that. You don't want it. Yes. I think Kyler Murray is overrated. Agreed, Vinny. We'll see what happens with that. Our lone Vikings fan got out of the chat real quick last time. Goff has made every coach in the division a head coach. All 4 have been his OC at one point. That's interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, where McConnell was. Yeah, he's a McVay product, so okay. I had to think about that one. Old ass guards in Chicago. You misspelled that. Battle didn't even try to tackle Loveland in the Cincinnati game. Hit him with the shoulder to make Loveland look good. Yeah, I'm sure it cost Loveland a lot of money to have to pay him off. Murray got maybe the best wide receivers in the league. Maybe he could turn it around. Fun fact, Dan Campbell has a career regular season record of 11-21-1 without Ben Johnson as his offensive coordinator. As slim fun fact, Dan Campbell has never lost to Ben Johnson. Touche. Dan Campbell finished last place in the NFC North. 2 of 5 seasons saw playoff success in 1 of 5. Yeah, how many playoff games have the Lions won under Dan Campbell? Because that will be another measuring stick, I guess. Jimmy, your offensive line is piss poor this year. Lions, will be 1,000 times better. Actually, top 10 next year. That's the least of our worries. It's been retooled. Slimbo checking in. Ben Johnson has had playoff success calling plays on offense in 2 of the last 3 seasons. Dan Campbell has won the division 2 out of the last 3 years. Don Per, shut your mouth about Rome. Jay Grizz, it's crazy. I was hoping the Lions would defeat the Commanders a couple years ago and represent for the North in the Super Bowl. But what happened, Lions fan? I'll wait. Can't believe I rooted for the Lions that year. Jay Grizz. Some things are better left unsaid, my man.
Look at the United States as a land of second chances.
That's right. So, at least Amon-Ra admitted he wants to play for the Bears. Okay. Probably Ben Johnson, maybe more so. He probably enjoyed the scheme. Ben Johnson has called plays on offense in 6 career playoff games. His offense has averaged 27.5 points per game in those 6 playoff games. Okay. A third of those coming with the Bears in season 1, right? What I think is great and funny is Bears and Lions and Vikings fans always chirping about winning the division, but they can never chirp about winning what really matters, the Super Bowl. There's only 2 teams in the NFC North that have won Super Bowls. That is true. Green Bay Packers and our beloved Chicago Bears. Number 1 goal of the Packers, don't lose to the Bears.
Yep.
It's crazy. Lions had 16 guys on IR versus Commanders, but Bears were fully healthy versus Rams and choked. Typical Ben Johnson playoff game. Skinny P. This might sound crazy, but if anyone remembers Luke Newman,
We do.
he was being developed as a center in Johnson's offense and was getting a lot of praise from the coaches. I think this is one of the reasons why Garrett Bradbury may be expendable this year, especially if Logan Jones beats him out for the starting job. We might see a trade. Ben Johnson's 6 playoff games, his offense have never scored fewer than 17 points. Vinny, yes. Hit that like button, boys. Make sure you subscribe. Help us march on to 315, or we're at 315. Help us march to 500. Ooh.
There we go.
Yeah. 17 points. Steve, that was 18 fucking years ago. Let it go. I want to see these guys reach 500 subscribers. That's right. Damn it.
Ooh.
Bring it. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Vinny. Thanks. I'd like to see that too.
Mm-hmm. And this is the bottom line, man. A win is a win, even if you barely came back to win against an injured team. If the show does a post-show rant and rave during the season, drunk fans will send you money.
We got to get to 500 first.
Yes.
Before we can take super chats. But yes, we do post-game rants after every game.
We started them in the playoffs, and we're going to continue. Before it was just a Monday, Sunday type of thing. But, yeah. So, yeah, it is. Jimmy, stop it. You're proving our points. Love the trash talking. Feel free to tell us what you think. And they're like, oh, shit. Here they come. Lions 4-6 in the last 10 games of 2025. Packers 4-5-1 the last 10 games of 2025. Slimpa, what was the Bears in the last 10 games? Don't be afraid to throw that in there either.
Yeah, put that one in there.
Burr, how many Super Bowl appearances?
We'll wait while we drink our nice, refreshing Jarritos.
Jarritos. Whenever I hear how many Super Bowls talked, I know I'm hitting a nerve. What's the difference between the Lions and a 5-ring circus? The circus at least has rings, right?
Oh.
Anyway, if the Bears start destroying the league with its offense, the league will have to put brakes on them. Take away comp picks, have refs make bad calls in favor of the team playing the Bears, etc., etc. a.k.a. the Bears tax.
The Bears tax.
Go, Pack, go. It's too late for that. Steve, this is a cool podcast. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Yes. We're very chat-centric, so. Noah, sorry. I know it, brothers, that your Bears did in 85. Were you even born yet when that happened?
Yes.
Was.
Not only was I born, I was like 6 years old.
Yeah, and I was a year older, so I remember getting my homework done in the living room before I was able to watch the Super Bowl. So,
damn.
Yeah. If the Bears win the Super Bowl this year, will you do a Ben Johnson and take off your shirt? Who you talking to, big baller? Both of us, all of us? Steve, I was born in the 90s. Ouch, man. Noah, there's certain times where you can lie. It's all good. But that's all right. So, guys, love the comments, man. Thank you for being so interactive today. It's been awesome, man. Keep them rolling. So, yeah.
Yeah, you guys kept the whole thing going. We were making a case for the what if the Bears are if they're Super Bowl contenders. At the hour mark, we were supposed to do the flip side of that. But I think with all the comments, especially from Lions and Packers guys, you guys made the case. You guys did it.
Listen, we know, right? Left tackle, issue, pass rush, a.k.a. defense, probably the front seven, issue, right? That is where all the ifs come in here. Do I have any ifs on offense? I don't have one. I'm not worried about the offense outside of left tackle.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is the defense, right? That's the only thing that I see that could possibly derail a deep playoff run for this team. I still think that they're going to make the playoffs. I think Vegas has this team winning 9.5 games, but I think that's quite low for this team.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Listen, man, this team has been doing it the whole time. Ever since Caleb Williams been in the league, proving people wrong. That first year, pretty damn rough. Coaching staff, complete garbage. Culture of this team, garbage. But we've talked about it, man. The culture has changed here. Players want to come here. Yes. We have a quarterback, whether you guys want to admit it or not. And I understand, guys, where you hope that it was just a flash in the pan, or you hope Caleb doesn't get any better, or you hope that, you know, they have to keep relying on last-minute wins. I'm not hoping. I see the trajectory. I see what they're doing in the offense. I've studied this offense. Thank you to Coach Chad, by the way, who has helped us study this offense and what this offense can do, man. If this stands up, hour on Everything Bears show, what's the difference between a dollar bill and the Chicago Bears? You could get 4 quarters from a dollar bill. Hey, but at the end, it's still $1, isn't it? We'll take $1 for every one last year. That's for sure. No, man, much respect. Just kidding. We know, Chad, we don't take you seriously. Unless you're talking X's and O's, man. Then Coach Chad knows what's up. Bears Super Bowl in 85 was shitty because Walter Payton didn't get a touchdown because of William Perry. It's a joke.
Yeah, that was sad.
Unfortunate, I would say.
Yeah.
But listen, man, that game was such a blowout that, you know, did they even treat it like a game in the second half?
No.
But
that's why you give your running back, your Hall of Fame running back, a touchdown for cripe Pete.
Mm-hmm. Big baller saying I'm buying Caleb stock and selling Jordan Love stock. It's kind of nice to be in that position, right? Where we can even have this argument.
Yeah, for once.
J2K checking in. What's up, J2K? Bear down, everyone.
J2K!
bear down. So,
yeah, isn't that nice? I mean, again, this is uncharted waters, and so this is our. I don't know, because we could have felt this way going into the last season with Ben, but for 2 seasons in a row, we weren't talking about quarterback. Oh God, what do? We don't have quarterback. Oh God, do we sign somebody? Do we draft a kid? And like we don't. Man, we finally don't have to worry about a quarterback. Actually, we have the opposite effect. We're on our show talking. We're talking cash money shit on about our quarterback. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I love it. It's a great place to be. It's a great time to be a Bears fan right now.
Man, is it ever? Right? Like, we've been waiting. You and I have been waiting for this time
our entire lives.
30 freaking years, right?
Yeah, more.
What?
Because as much as who do we have? McMahon? No.
Eric Kramer?
No. But he was statistically our best. Yeah, Cutler? Fuck no.
Cutler?
But he probably was like the best mainstay quarterback for a good chunk of time.
Which we got from somewhere else. Where did we get Eric Kramer? We didn't draft him.
No, we sure didn't.
Jim Miller didn't draft him.
No.
Didn't draft Jay Cutler.
No.
We did draft Justin Fields, Cade McNown. The list goes on.
It goes on
and on. Yeah.
But that chunk of time that Jay was our quarterback, I was never going into the offseason going, Jay Cutler, baby, we're going to whoop everybody's ass. Like, nope. Nope. But now with Caleb and Ben, it's like, yeah, I think we're going to turn some eyeballs. We're going to turn some heads this year again. Yeah. But even like with a little bit more authority. It's these close games and the 7 come from behind wins and all that stuff we had. I'm not expecting that. These are going to be like it going into the fourth quarter. We're going to be up by like 12 points.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Skinny P flew some poles, had no business hiring CW. Thank goodness Ben Johnson saved him. Coach Brown had flashing moments, but O-line was laughable. QB sacked 70 times. Hands off to Doug Kramer. DJ walks off the field, etc., etc., etc.
Yes.
It's just, yeah. CW, I think he means SW for Skinny P knows. We don't say that name here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's all good.
Or less CW, instead of hiring, he meant drafted.
Okay.
Caleb Williams. Or hiring SW. It works either way.
Oh, God, that just left a bad taste in my mouth. I got to wash that out with some pineapple and Doritos.
Coach Chad. 85 Bears should have played the 85 Dolphins in the Super Bowl to avenge the loss that they had. Yeah, their only loss that season.
On a Monday night game. I remember watching that game, man.
Do you?
As a young lad, I'm sure I had some tears in my eyes after that game.
I was probably too busy playing He-Man.
Yeah. No one forgot about it. It's one or the other.
Let's see. There's only 2 running backs I put above Peyton, and that's Barry Sanders and Eric Dickerson. Yeah, I love Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Eric Dickerson was also very good, though. I don't know if I'd put him over Wally. I think the only running back I'd put over Walter Payton is Barry Sanders. But, Eric Dickerson, mighty good, too.
Skinny P. Caleb was only sacked 68 times, not 70. Come on, man.
Just round up. Just
what's 2 more at that point, right?
Honest to God, yeah.
God, I felt bad for that kid after watching that season. Terrible.
Yeah, it was horrendous.
Yeah.
That was horrendous. should nobody have to get sacked that many damn times. Steve says, what? Tecmo Bowl and Super Tecmo Bowl was awesome games. Remember them? Do I?
As a matter of fact,
just last night I streamed for 3.5 hours, Steve, on my personal channel, Book of Ezra. Links are not in the description, unfortunately. But if you just type in your YouTube search bar, the Book of Ezra, and put the word Bears after in the search bar, you'll see this ugly mug. Yeah, I was playing Tecmo Super Bowl last night with updated rosters.
Mm-hmm. So if you haven't, what you can do, and I'm sure Ez can throw up our Twitter links, follow Book of Ezra on Twitter so you can follow S Blue Man to get links to current rosters for the new Tecmo Bowl.
Correct. S Blue Man is the modder who takes that old 1991 Super Tecmo Bowl and puts all the updated rosters for all 32 teams and the schedule and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Vinny. Yeah, there you go.
Throwing up the link right there, Steve. On what console? Computer emulator, brother?
Yeah, so an emulator.
Doesn't Blue Man have the link to all that?
He does, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And emulators, dude, like say you don't have a PC, because I play on PC. The emulators work on a smartphone, on a tablet, because they're NES files, they're tiny. It's not a whole lot of data and all that in the game, but man, how good is it to play Tecmo Super Bowl with updated rosters? It's a lot of fun. And if you do catch my episode from last night and you want to skip to the last game of the night, I played the Packers and I lost in the last 40 seconds of the game.
And if you're playing on computer and you want to go old school, you can get yourself a USB Nintendo controller to plug into your computer, which I have. But yes, so good stuff. So thank you, S Blue Man. Thank you for keeping Tecmo Super Bowl relevant in our lives.
Yeah. And he does updates too, right? So there's the first edition, which is coming out in 2 weeks. He let me get early access 2 weeks early to, just play it, test it, whatever. He asked for some notes and stuff, but I don't know what to say other than I'm going to give a couple suggestions about player ratings. But he does. I'm telling you, he does a great job at getting the rosters right. I don't know how he does it. Does he work off of Madden? I doubt it. Maybe. I don't know. But when you play as these teams, they feel like those teams. When you play against a team, they feel like that team. It's really good. It's a lot of fun. A USB Nintendo controller is awesome. Yes.
Amazon, baby. Go get them. They're cheap, too.
Oh, there you go. He's got USB N64 and PlayStation controllers. Nice.
And if you want to go recent, you can always hook up PlayStation, Xbox controller, all that good stuff. All sync up to your computer these days.
I didn't think about that. So I use Steel Series, right, with the wireless dongle and whatnot. But Wedge, when you lifted up that controller, I'm like, why aren't I playing Tecmo Bowl using that?
Yeah. I have my Xbox Pro controller that I use from time to time too.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna talk after the show, you and me.
Yeah, I don't play my Xbox anymore, so I might as well use the damn controller on something I do play. So
yeah. Oh man. Well, you guys were excellent. Thank you so much.
You can, Steve, just to let you know, man, he's got the last year's roster out right now. So go out and grab that, man, so you can play last year's roster, and he'll have the updated one. You said 2 weeks, Ezra? He's
2 weeks.
Official release?
Yeah.
Okay.
He put Caleb on the cover of it. You'll see it. When you go to his website, you'll see all his past releases. You could even go further back because, the guy's been at it for a long time.
Yeah.
So, you could play, early 2000s rosters all the way to present day. It's insane.
Awesome. So, S Blue Man, if you're watching, man, thank you. Like I said before, thank you. That's awesome. I've been thinking about that ever since the Bears drafted Caleb Williams. I'm like, man, what would it be like to play Tecmo Bowl with the actual QB for the Bears?
Yeah, it's insane.
Now I know.
All right, it's overtime. We don't get paid for this.
No. So that's why I shifted over to Tecmo Bowl talk for the last 5 minutes. Just a couple guys hanging out. Yeah. So.
If Big Mike were here. But yeah, we're signing out of here.
Yes. Thank you guys. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, ding the bell so you know when we go live. Hey, listen, bring people to the party, man. You see how we do it. We stay in the chat. We value everybody's opinion. We love comments from other teams. If you know a Vikings fan, invite them too.
Yeah.
They're few and far between. I get it, but still. We need one. So.
All right, boys. Till Wednesday night. We'll see y'all Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.